And there we have it. My name is Janice Aldridge. Welcome to Ponderosa Pond. We're out in East Tennessee, and we're glad you're coming along for our little adventure. We hope you have as much fun as we do. Hey everyone. Work days, work nights, they can be kind of hard to get a good, healthy, sit down as a family meal. And so I try to do a little pre-planning on my off days so that on work days I can have some easy meals. Maybe even kind of fix something that I can change up a little bit for leftovers, but not really leftovers. And some things we like so much that it's not a big deal to have leftovers. But you know, you want to keep your meals a little bit different. You don't want the same thing every night. But honestly, sitting down to a home-cooked meal, so much better for us. Really isn't that much more time consuming than going to a restaurant. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit faster to go through the drive-thru, but really, if you want some good food during the week, you'll feel better, you'll be healthier, you'll be happier, and then you can sit down at your dining room table and eat. So tonight, started this morning, but as you'll see in the video, but I put some ribs on and into the slow cooker, and now I'm going to take the broth in a couple nights and make beef stew from the broth from the slow cooker. And then this way I get 2 meals without having to do a whole lot of extra work. So I'll do that in a couple of days just to show the other stuff with that, but there's little tricks and little tidbits that I'll show along the way, and maybe we can all eat healthier. Alrighty, so we don't grow our own beef here at Ponderosa Pond, but we do have a local farmer that we get a whole beef at every couple of years or so, every year, half a beef or so. Anyway, these are beef ribs that have come just straight from the butcher shop, and it's a pretty good pack. They're pretty good size. You've got a little bit of fat here, and then bone. That's a bone there and bone. So anyway, quite a bit of meat when you get them this way from just straight from the farmer. I've never bought beef ribs at the grocery store, so I really don't know how these compare to that, but we have cooked these up because we've gotten beef from this farmer before, and we do hope someday to grow our own beef, but until then, we just buy it. But these things come out absolutely wonderful. So I've got it in the crock pot, and I'm going to fill it up with water. I had to put the beef ribs in. There was about 3 pounds of ribs in here. So anyway, there's just a good amount of meat on these things. And I'm going to slow cook this in the crock pot all day while I'm at work, and then when we come home, then I'll put some barbecue sauce on it, put it in the oven. So we'll get some more video of that when we get back home from work, but for now, and I'm going to fill it up with water pretty good up there so that it can slow cook all day. Okay, so as you see, I got the water up pretty high up there, and what I've sprinkled on top is some garlic powder. Just a little trick I learned a long time ago from a friend was to always just put a little bit of garlic in with your meat. When you're cooking your meat, it won't taste, you're not going to taste the garlic, but it just does something to enhance the flavor. So anyway, that's what I do. I'm going to put this up on high, and cook it like that for about an hour. Then I will probably put it down on low while we're at work because we'll be gone for several hours. But you just want to slow cook it like all day. If you're only going to be, like, we'll be gone about 6-7 hours today. It's not a real long day for us, but so if you're going to be there 8-9 hours, if it's like a full work day for you, then you might just put it on low right from the beginning. So anyway, we're not leaving for work for a while, so I just get it started a little bit early and start slow cooking it. So we'll see how it looks when we come back this evening. Alrighty, so it's been about an hour. I'm just going to turn it down because we're getting ready to go to work. And it doesn't really look a whole lot different, just sitting there simmering. But when we come home, that's when it's going to look really, really good. So just leave that lid on there and we will check it out when we get home tonight. Ribs are going to be yummy. Alrighty. Boy, too bad you can't smell this. We've got these ribs just sitting here in the slow cooker. Had it on low all day, so they are just doing amazing. And I'll tell you what, this broth is going to be great for gravy and stew and everything else. Woohoo! But look at that. Look at that just about coming off the bones. Okay, so what I do is I just, I'll put them in here, put all the ribs into this baking dish, and I'll put it at about 350 degrees, put barbecue sauce on it, and cook it for about an hour just to kind of caramelize the barbecue sauce. And oh, I wish you could smell this meat. Absolutely. Oh. So nice and tender. This is going to be amazing. So I'll finish getting these all out of this broth here. And look at that broth. Absolutely. One of the things about doing it at the lower temperatures, even though it was boiling, doing it at the lower temperature, I didn't lose a whole lot of the water. So you don't have to run the risk of it kind of drying up. So that's one of the benefits. It doesn't boil out, and if I put it on high, it just kind of sputters and a lot of the sauce will be down on the side and then I have to clean up a lot of mess. So anyway, this broth, oh, this is going to be good broth. You can see it's still boiling, but lots and lots, oh, wonderful beef broth. It's going to make some incredible gravy. Okay, so we've got them all in, and a lot of these bones came off, but that's okay. The meat is just, oh, tender, 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 juicy. Oh, kind of see some of the steam in the picture. So we'll get some barbecue sauce on this stuff. These ribs are going to be good. All right, as you can see, I've got a little bit of the broth. I just went ahead and put a little bit of broth in the bottom. Put the barbecue sauce on top, and that way it won't like dry out or stick to the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to leave it uncovered, stick it in the oven for about an hour at 350, and we'll have some barbecue ribs and beef ribs and a salad. Wish you could smell this. Alrighty, so it is a work night. And we like to have salad just about every night. We try to, even during the wintertime. And so anyway, I get this spring mix. And sometimes it has more spinach in it than others. This time, it's got a good bit of spinach in it, this batch. But anyway, this gives us fresh greens. They're already washed, cut up, ready to go. So you can just load them up into the bowl. And then we like to have some peas. I get frozen peas, thaw them out, put a few on. I cheat all the way around on work nights. The lettuce is ready, the peas thawed out. I get baby carrots. All I have to do is cut up that tomato. So I cheat when it comes to work nights. Have a healthy meal, but you know, we can cut corners. We can make it as easy as possible. And we're going to have some, I just buttered up some already sliced bread and put some garlic powder on it, so I'll toast that. So just getting the salads ready while we're waiting on the barbecue ribs. And it really makes it a good meal. Very easy, simple, low stress meal, but very healthy too. Meat, salad, and okay, so some people say the bread wouldn't be good for you, but it's going to be so yummy with it. Garlic bread. Y'all have a wonderful time. Hang on, and we will come back when the ribs are out of the oven. And there we have it. Barbecue ribs. Oh boy. Dinner at home. Oh, if just you could smell these. Home cooked meal at home on a work night. Hey, give it a try. It's really not that hard to do. And oh, so worth it. Enjoy. I'm Janice from Ponderosa Pond Homestead. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy living out here in East Tennessee. We live in the Smoky Mountains and it's a beautiful area. We do most of our videos from our homestead, but we do occasionally just in the surrounding areas also. So if you would like to see more of these videos, then subscribe to our channel and ring that little notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time we upload a new video. We hope you enjoy them as much as we do. You all have a wonderful day.